Oh, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. I clicked on its own. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see! See you in hell, evil magistrate. What? Grah! The warriors' swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Cole law offices. You're already going to disgrace. You're already just going to disgrace your memory by renaming her fucking company that she worked hard to build up. Like, I feel like there was a significant lack of, like, legal dealings after she died. Everyone was just like, well, you worked here, so I guess you own this building now. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here. You were just talking to yourself and swinging your broom around? You fucking weirdo. Of course I'm here! What was that surreal show you were watching? Did you come into my office, watch a TV show, and then be surprised that I was here? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Fuck you. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Really? You can become a lawyer at 24? That doesn't seem right, but I mean, oh no, that's probably fine. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. What a terrible generation of children. Oh my god, take the fucking televisions away from them. Get them watching a show that, like, is about a doctor or something. I don't really worry about kids these days. Yeah, you and me both, Phoenix. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. Is that the only reason you came to work today? I guess. I wish we had some clients. I wish people were committing crimes that they needed to be defended from. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Take it out of the Faye family fortune. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Did you just read my mind? Yep, she just read my mind casually. Cool. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ooh, getting frisky. Oh, why does everyone have such annoying ringtones in this game? Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. October 16, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching television. What a nerd. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Ulti Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. How the fuck did that guy get a job on a news station? His voice is awful. This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Ah! I wish the world was over every time these fucking phones ring! Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. Are you seriously telling me this is like an official phone for the Wright & Co. law offices? Like, there's a desk phone right there. Why are they not ringing this instead? They're ringing this shitty fucking Hello Kitty phone? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Well, I've decided that you can fuck off because you're not the boss of me. Let me show you something real quick. I'm the one with the attorney's badge. See? What about this? What about this, Maya? You want to tell me what to do now? You don't like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor, poor ego. Alright, they got me good there. Shit. Damn it, they really have a plan for everything. Right, what to do? What to do and any ideas are the same question. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Why are you praying? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No! We just don't have enough information. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna look at this phone. I'm gonna ask why they don't use it. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. What, do you sit there blowing bubbles and fucking sucking on lollipops? God, I'm such a professional. I didn't mean to get in here into this menu, but I'm in it now, so I may as well save. All right, leave. I would like to go to the detention center, please. October 16th detention center. This guy has not been allowed to leave for the past 2 months. He just lives here. Like, what a miserable job this is. Sitting there staring at a fucking blank wall. Oh my god! Is this Hugh Jackman? What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Good lord. No, that's fucking Wolverine. Why does he have a little pipe? He's got a little pipe here. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Alright, well, I guess he's not our client anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you saying? Yes?
There's something wrong?
No! No! Can you hear everything she's saying? This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. I'm so fucking ugly.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for my dreams, or dreams in general. I wonder what they'd think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah, you, I should just never listen to you ever again. He didn't do it. And how many sentences does he have to say for you to change your mind again? Alright, Will Powers. That is your real name. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you, Mr. Powers. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
You're even gonna call him that?
He took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead! He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear.
A samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon.
Alright, tell me about the Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the fuck the Steel Samurai is. Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey! Who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of neo-old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
So you admit to the crime? I see. Neo-old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? No, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room.
You were absolutely spiked with something.
When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
Really? There's no evidence to suggest that you did it and that you got arrested and broadcasted on the news that you did it? What? What is wrong with the world? So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
He just fucking whips out his crayons. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Yeah, sure. She's gonna get an autograph from someone and then they're gonna use the autograph in the trial to be like, well, your signature's different. Alright, let's, I just want to show you this. Here. It's pretty cool, right?
I see.
Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Alright, go to the studio main gate, please. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Ooh, music. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Are you excited? Oh god, her name is literally Old Bag. Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me! Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. You're not a lawyer. Do not rope yourself in with me. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out! Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists! I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens and you all blah blah wasting your time with things like this. Don't you have jobs you should be doing? Do lawyers not work like the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease to me, just loafing around all day as you please. I was young when things were different and you might want to hippie clothes. What in the world are you coming to and my own son hasn't called in? Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. Can I say yes? I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen where you're being spoken to, youth today. Why are you giving me that smirk? You are giving me the fuck me eyes, if I've ever seen them. Like, this is just... Alright, what do you want? The studio. So, what do you do here at the studios? Isn't it obvious? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? No fucking way. You? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams, Hammer was a big star back then too. He was... Hammer? Okay, so it's gonna be some conspiracy. A victim dummy. Evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Tell me about Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Okay, takes one to know one. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch! Why are you such an asshole? That's probably why we thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty! How do I know? I know everything! That's my job! No, it's not. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew! Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero! He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. You look like Richard Hammond if he was in The Simpsons. Should I have heard of that? But it was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why do you blink like that? Hold on. Ah! I don't like that. It's unnatural. Stop. Alright, reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was and that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. No, it was someone in the Steel Samurai suit. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. Just take out your fucking attorney gun and shoot her. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay, can I show you my badge? Will you react viscerally to seeing my badge? What's that? You're giving that to me? No, it's mine! It's so cool! Absolutely not. Alright. Well, she just took it and then I wasn't an attorney anymore, and then she had to represent him. Alright, write a letter, Wolverine.
Hello? How's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all! Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Yeah, cry like a little baby. Alright, okay, ask him this again. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I never do that.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
Big old hairy baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she's... I just heard, like, I just heard objection, like, with that noise. Okay. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. That is not what you tell your clients.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Okay, security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Yeah, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Powers' request added to the court record. Good thing I have this fancy fucking envelope with me at all times. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. We can sell the signature on it later on as well. So it's a double whammy. Go stand inside the building where no one can see you. Alright, here. Madam, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes. I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. That good detective told me himself. Oh god, he's here. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. What? Maya, you're a criminal! Hey, not bad, you fucking thief. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Just, don't tell her, just run. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Right, guide map of Global Studios added to the court record. You just stole those? Alright, see ya. Bye-bye. Outside Studio 1, please. Oh god. What happened to you? It looks like a blobfish. Yeah, full stop. Alright. He's back.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth's all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
Poor bastard. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. That's it? Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no! I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, and we're on this case too, pal.
Don't call me pal! Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right. Oh, Gumshoe. Give him a big pat on the fucking gorilla chest. So, how's your investigation going, Detective?
Well, Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more direct with your questions. Right, so, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
I don't forgive you. Autopsy report pierced through the chest by a spear. Lucky bastard. Ooh, this music. Nice. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
I'd rather not. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Obviously, it was just someone in the costume. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
What? Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. You showed her your badge, and she tried to take it.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Oh, that, photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up at that gate, pal?
A gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? That one right there, that big old huge camera that you can't miss.
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Why? Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're fucked. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. Wait, what? You don't look so happy? We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. I'll go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to this place. Now's our chance to check things out. I want to look at this big thing that fell. It's studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Really? I don't know about that one. It's like a samurai with the blobfish nose. That does not seem like a monkey to me. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? I mean, no, there are monkeys with noses like that. I thought that was the one thing that made you think it was a monkey. Because nothing else is monkey-like. Okay, he does have a tail. Oh, the music glitched there for a second. That was rude. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off.
How? How strong was the wind? What?
Took that tree down with it too.
So let me guess, we can't walk down this road because there's a tree next to it. Like, it's going to say that. Like, you can very clearly walk through here, but they're going to be like, oh man, this tree's blocking the way. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Nope, no it did not.
Oh, yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. Well, that's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Okay, well, I mean, you're full of crap. Just walk down there. Look at this bench. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal!
Detective! Are you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get kind of tired of standing around too, pal.
Yeah, don't be such a dickhead. Come on, what the hell? There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. What are you guys talking about?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean, pal?
Alright, look at this camera. Hey, there's a camera here.
It's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data. You can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST10307. Jesus, Studio 1307? There's not 307 cameras. That must be the camera ID number. Alright, let's go to Studio 1. Never mind. I have to examine the gate. My bad. Ah, no! Why am I so bad at clicking the right button in this game? Alright, the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked! It looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. I'm going to assume that this is going to be extremely fucking tedious for no reason whatsoever. Alright, let's go back and talk to asshole lady. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need the teeth to chew them. You fucking asshole.
Hey, you!
Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Give me a key card. Just kick the shit out of her, she's like 90. Why don't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Alright. This guard station is a central position, blah blah. No matter where you go, you pass a station first airport, Jack Hammer, you want this too. Okay, this is the same. Well, it's not the same, but it's the same thing. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny! She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? He's dead? Phoenix? He is dead. He is literally dead. Why are you questioning this? Oh, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He showed the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him? Well, how about the security camera? Oh yes, the camera. Oh god, loud bikes. There they go. Alright. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? And then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos in the computer over the security guard station. You don't bother yourself with those details? Are you joking? I check him every day before going home, I do. Give me a keycard. I just want a fucking keycard. So, do I just leave now? Outside Studio 1 employee area. Oh, I can go here now. Okay. October 16th, Global Studios, blah blah. Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. No, I don't want to. Will Powers. There's a sign by the dressing room door. What could this possibly mean? Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. I mean, this doesn't look that neat. This is just like a shitty door with like a taped up sign with a printed out name on it. Alright, no more investigating. Send me in. Oh wait, no, I have to examine the door to go in probably. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. Literally a murder weapon? We don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Okay, well, let me inside, please. Thank you. October 16th. Where was his dressing room? So you're telling me, like, there's like a helmet that you wear over your head and over your neck, and that the hair is a separate piece? What? Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Sure, check this tea for roofies. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? I mean, at least 2. What is this suspicious looking bag? It probably has a mask in it. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. I mean, Maya, you're useful for something, because for some reason Phoenix is afraid of snooping around. Why doesn't this have a tick on it now? Can I search it again? I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. I mean, she's already stolen 2 things since we got here. It looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Probably not. I'm just kidding, he did. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on! No. And how could you tell me the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Alright. Oh, no clues here. Well, I didn't mean to click there. I meant to click on the mirror? Yeah, the mirror. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. God, I'm handsome. Alright, look at all this shit. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. These must be his own clothes. What? None of these are regular. What are you talking about? This is like a priest outfit? This is like a fucking monk from like League of Legends outfit. This is a dressing gown? Like, this is I don't even know what this is. This is like a green Santa coat? This is a woman's jacket? And that is a bathrobe. It'd be so fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one, myself. Just, I love how Phoenix just roasts people in his mind. Like, he doesn't say it out loud, he just roasts people in his head constantly. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Really? What? Are you underneath the volcano? Alright, get me out. I would like to move far, far away from here. So quiet. Ah! Alright, outside Studio 1. Can I go into it now? Or do I have to examine? I do have to examine. Alright, examine! The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened! Alright, we're in! This is illegal. This is not legal. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. You're just gonna... He's just watching us like, I know this is illegal, but I'm not gonna say anything. Alright, thanks, dude. Thanks for being a homie. See ya. What? The fuck? Was he turned to liquid after he died? Why is this such like a weird outline? It's just like he fell from the fucking 20 feet in the air and splatted. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? What is it? You're at a murder scene and there is an outline on the ground. What is it? What is it? What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. I wish you'd stay this way. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. that is the most disrespectful thing to call him. And the steel samurai killed him. What? The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. What are you talking about, Phoenix? Yeah, the steel samurai died here, and my client definitely killed him. I want to look in this bag. I want to snoop around and steal some more shit. Alright, what's this? It looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. And doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Yeah, they're 2 different things, Nick, you stupid fuck. So it's New Old Tokyo? So it's just Tokyo? Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on how narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. What are you talking about? Right, sorry. This girl is out there. What are both of you on about? What the fuck? Actually, that's a step ladder. Stop being racist, Nick. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Alright, I guess I'll look at the crime scene. They outline where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Are you not going to question the rest of his body? Like, he looks hideously deformed. It's like, I guess that's why the head looks like that. The rest of it checks out. He was wearing Jinko jeans. He was wearing fucking wizard sleeves. He hasn't worked out in 6 years, so his arms are just like little sticks. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Okay, I'll look at the cameras. Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Let's steal it, Nick. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Oh God, who's this? Hey, you! No touching that! Oh God, you were not what I expected. Sorry. My partner's kind of, you know, stupid. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with the props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. I don't trust you. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. Wow, you're so smart, Will. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? You never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Okay, I trust you a little bit more now. Don't worry, leave it to us. I don't like how tight this is. Like, this looks unnatural. Like, what is going on here? Okay, the day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. Oh my God, I just noticed her. Jesus fucking Christ. Go do your job! Leave! You're not paid to sit here watching these two fuckers brawl. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area? That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. You both look like Street Fighter characters. And then I saw WP go to his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No! I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one... You're calling him WP now already? If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. What? You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing. Yeah, ask her about her fucking sixth sense. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick! What about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. I mean, like, this isn't evidence. This is not evidence. My superpowers told me someone was here. What? Why are you listening to her? Hey, Gumshoe. I love you, babe. October 16th, global blah blah. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. I mean, 2 or 3 years you will be. Let's see. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be! But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Huh? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! All right, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin! Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. And rest in peace, she's dead. You just killed Penny. You just fucking murdered her. Well done. Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you young'uns are like that nowadays! Running your mouths like tomorrow ends the other thing. What have you, young? And I knew there was a thing about terror respiratory back when they shame you. Use the day to say what you want. Roar! She left. Well, Nick, why are you giving me that shit-eating grin? Fuck off, Maya. This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. You just want a reason to steal. You're just gonna go in and steal her donuts. And you're gonna steal her keys and her money and like pictures of her family. Right, fine. Let's steal them. The computer that... Bird? That was weird. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? No. What? What do you ask? Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick. What? No, I've never used a computer before in my life. It looks like I just had to enter in a few numbers. What? Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. And it looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh, I don't remember. It was this one. There! Entered! Hey! It prints out the data for that day! Let's see what we got. Yep. Huh? He looks like a Naruto character with the big bows in his back. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, it's the only one in the computer. Powers' photo? Added to the court record. I mean, he's limping, by the looks of it. His big fucking Jinko jeans are too big on him. Hey, Nick! So are we looking for a small person? Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Alright, we'll put her in her place. What is her place? 6 feet under in a fucking graveyard? Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Oh wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? What? Why do I have to be the villain? You're not gonna... Okay. Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? You don't think I could be the evil magistrate if I really tried? No, Nick. Oh, I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. I don't know. I don't think it's a security lady. Maybe it's Patty. No, I doubt it. It's probably someone we haven't met yet. Overwrite, yes. Or it's a robot that they made of the Steel Samurai to kill the evil magistrate. That went rogue. It's exactly 10 a.m. District Court. We're already in court. Oh my god. And it's Edgeworth again. Edgeworth, leave me alone. Just retire. You lost your one case. Your perfect streak's over. Fuck off. Go away.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. And the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
And the prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Untrue. The evidence presented during the trial will point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Did you have to add that most familiar face part? Like, what? I call a most handsome face. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. Now, to understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here.
So you think.
The victim, Jack Hammer.
His face is so unsettling. I'm glad he's dead.
The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon.
I mean, you know that the other lady was here, the security lady?
And after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got into the guard station.
Okay, wait. Oh, this is where... Oh, I see. Okay. That's how they connect.
Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
His face. Wait, okay, who the fuck is this? Who's this douchebag? Who's this douchebag? If there was only 3 people here, who are these? Who are these people, huh?
The time of death was 2:30 p.m. A samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon.
It has no blood on it. Also, we saw that was broken in the picture of them sparring. The top of it was broken off.
That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? No! Skip it, Jesus Christ. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear?
That just looks like a big pencil. What?
How medieval!
Why are you talking? Samurai spear was added to the court record.
Your Honor,
this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? That is not going to answer anything.
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh no. Oh god, oh no, fuck. Oh god, oh jeez. You couldn't get changed into not your work clothes. Will the witness declare her name? Oh god!
Why, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please!
Oh, dearie! No need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
What? That's a weird fact.
Your name, please!
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Jesus Christ. Cannot believe your surname is Oldbag.
So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name. Even when I was younger, I was an Oldbag. Not really. I was concerned as children was making fun of me because my name, believe it. This was the boy, the captain of the question. When he called me an Oldbag, I cried because...
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was. Who says yes? Get executed, please.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one fucking an Oldbag.
Voices County.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading toward the station.
Alright, well I know how to fucking object you on this one.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Can you die in this? Like, there has to be ways to get things wrong, right? I still am so confused as to what this is. Like, that what? It doesn't change at all. It's just a blue bar. Alright, I'm gonna skip to... it was Powers shit. Nick, doesn't it seem like he's enjoying this a little too much? Windbags love gossiping about other people's misfortune. Oh, can't you get her kicked somewhere else? Alright. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Murder happened, interesting to me. It was Powers. It was not Powers. Do I show you this already? Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
What? Like, pull up your fucking Janko jeans.
What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag! Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. What? Her mouth went really big.
I know that! I wasn't born yesterday, evidently.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What?
Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
Great, here we go. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Yeah, it's the spear that was used to murder someone. Also, what is up with that sword? It's all fucking wavy.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Okay, fair enough, Windbag.
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. That is a weird way to word it. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That's not true.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'd have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. Youth today, always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's enough to make an old woman want to cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth hasn't met his match. Alright, that morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Why were you there, though? Do I have anything useful? Time of death? No. The spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. I mean, it was this one. Like, it was taped back together. Okay, hold on. Can I ask you which... Oh, shit. It's such a pain. Like, you can't just click the general area. You have to click right on the arrow. Alright, let's see. He broke one of the props. Which one? He broke a prop?
Sure did. It was his own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated the court record. Okay. Useful. He sprained his ankle pretty bad, and he broke one of the props. Wait, hold on. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. Apparently he sprained his ankle. Is it in the photo? Is it broken in the photo? It's gotta be, right? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's see. Broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. You can see he's dragging his legs. See, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Nope. Let's see. Powers trip and fall. Morning during the run through the action scene. Why were you there? Were you there? Who was present at the run through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. And then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run through then. I mean, she's there in the flashback of it. Okay, well, interesting. Saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai.
What a laugh. Oh no, she's not here. For some reason I thought she was standing here. Weird. Okay.
So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think.
Did I what? Okay.
She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Okay, so that kind of clears her of suspicion if she didn't know about the ankle. Because if she was dressed up as him. So, here's the thing, right? Here's what happened. I'm making my prediction. This person is Jack Hammer. Oh fuck, I clicked out of it. That's Jack Hammer right there. Because he's the only other person aside from her who knew that Will Powers' ankle was sprained. So that's him, and he went up and got killed there. Somehow. Somehow. It's all going to come together, I promise. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Oh. Oops. Uh-oh. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Are you sure you're sure? I mean, object, or it's just going to end. I do want to wait and see what happens, though. I do want to wait and see what... Hold on. We save in times like these. They're going to just fucking lynch Will. I think I'll wait and see where this goes.
I suppose, since there weren't any additional crew members in the studios that day, it's quite likely that it was the defendant inside that costume. I see no problem with this evidence.
Most perceptive, Your Honor. He still doesn't seem that convinced of me, I hope. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Oh god, there's no need to ask once.
The time of Paul Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Did you see Jack Hammer go to the studio? The time before Hammer's death, blah blah, the only person I saw go to the studio before that was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking? Right. So no one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
Okay, well then it has to be Will Powers. Who walked past. Hold on a sec. What have I got here? Blah 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 blah. These are useless. These are useless. Pierce through the chest by spear. Good on you, man. Wait, this is 2 p.m. This is 2 p.m. She said to... Oh no, never mind. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Jesus Christ! Where's this coming from? Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. I'm seriously surprised, like, look at this. Compared to the fucking... Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. What I just said, or something you just said? Okay, the time of Warhammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny! You let him have it, edgy boy!
Edgy boy? He's just fucking traumatized after this. Old Windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean. Okay, blah blah. Okay, I guess I'll press you on this because it's the only thing I've left. How do you know that? God, Phoenix, you are the worst. You're the worst defense attorney ever.
Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. So you didn't see him go to the studio? Okay, let's see. The only person I saw go to the studio before that was Will Powers. Oh, wait. No one else went there. Oh, wrong button. Oops. Objection! Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Thanks. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
What, because you're going to die next week? That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access! The security lady herself! Is like, imagine 3 trials in a row, the first witness is actually there. Or well, not the first witness, but one of the witnesses is the fucking criminal.
Hey, me, you watch your mouth, you whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers!
But the camera on the gate fired twice! That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too!
What does that even mean? What?
I've taken you to the Shadow Realm, edgy boy. Welcome to hell. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Mr. Oldbag?
Ah, that's right! I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
God, why is every witness so useless?
I see. Your testimony, please.
He's just so tired of this shit already. I'm drinking some laughter. The other... Oh god, I swallowed too hard, that hurt. I'm in pain now.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Why would you bother though? Like, that's such a trivial job. Like, the photos are going to be so small in size, right? They're like a few kilobytes. You could just keep them all in case they come in handy, which they're going to. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, let's say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Why is Maya so fed up with this? She just, like, she hates her job already. This is her first trial that she's, like, supposed to be here for. Wait, she's not supposed to be here. Why is she here? Oh, God. Alright.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer, check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Tell me what it was. Well, who in the fuck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. When was there that day?
Wait a second! Didn't you just say no one else could get in?
I locked the main gate so no one can get in!
Those were your words!
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
A drain?
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside. Well, that's where they come in.
Wait, I thought this was inside. This whole time? Okay. They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? Ugh. So, in the photo that you erased?
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
No idea how old that is.
What?
Why do you care?
Order!
Order!
Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Just tell me how old that is, please.
Oh, yes. Well, we see this type there every day.
Would you not, like, put bear traps in the sewers?
Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
Yes, you can. A boy in second or third grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
How would you know?
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind.
Like, it's a prop weapon, right? Why the fuck would it be heavy?
That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? Have you been asleep? Maya, wake up! I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. He's a child. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. Oh, so I eat a shit. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Okay, fine, jeez.
It's over 88, 11:08 a.m., blah, blah, blah.
Mr. Powers? Please don't sneak up on me like that. You're fucking horrendous looking.
Yeah.
What? He just, like, blinked for 1 second. That was scary.
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So who was in the Steel Samurai? Who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume.
It has Steel the name, dude. Of course someone's going to want to steal it.
So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start investigating somewhere else that could conceivably have done this, or someone else. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. You are the worst lawyer. Do not tell your client that. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. As always, shut up, Phoenix! Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. Thank you for telling me. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime!
Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who is this person other than Miss...
Okay, now I get to see what it does. It's a health bar. The assistant girl, the grade school boy, the security lady. Or the assistant girl. It was the assistant! The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. Okay, no, it was supposed to be old lady.
So you're saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor. No, it's not. If you're serious, you've got nuts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? What? What a lame loser! Look at this fucking loser, Phoenix. Wasn't he a fucking loser? Wasn't he lame? Wasn't he stupid and smelly? He was dragging his foot. Oh, uh-oh. Bad feeling this time. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. 3 exclamation points. Shut up. Powers and poor Hammer were in the run-through, wouldn't me? What about the assistant? Okay, skip. Okay, I'm just gonna say old windbag. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look at the Steel Samurai's look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk! She wouldn't have limped! God, she couldn't walk the walk, Phoenix. She wasn't swagger enough. Ugh! That kind of takes the legs out from under this case. Why are you so jaded?
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you, as I warned.
Ah! Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Jesus.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
Sure. This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well. Go on ahead.
All right. Security lady. Music stops so you know it's right. It was the security lady! Wendy Oldbag! Who? Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in that suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. His security lady, Oldbag!
What? Whippersnapper!
Order!
Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? It's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai's costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
It's full of shit. Oh yeah, right here! Sherlock Holmes 2, baby! Good Lord, Phoenix. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump on with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
Not with that face. Good Lord, man. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Ask Edgeworth out on a date. Give Granny a break. I mean, look, you have to just fucking hammer home and see what happens. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. I killed plenty of people with spears.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper!
I have proof.
What?
Proof?
Indeed. And let's see this proof, Mr. Wright.
I guess the limp.
You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Do you like how I walk? Do you like how I talk? Do you like how my face disintegrates in the chest? Pierced through the chest by a spear. It's gotta be this one. I mean, what the fuck else could it be? My attorney badge! Pretty cool, right?
Right, you can't keep showing this every opportunity.
Sorry. Alright, oh, fuck. Just show this. Your Honor! The murder weapon was the... samurai spear? I didn't click on this. Okay, that very spear is shown here in this photo. Oh yeah, it's like big. Or he's big. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible!
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Why don't they just get someone to stand in front of the gate, take the picture again, and see how their size matches up?
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Oh my god, Judge. Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Don't really fucking hell that one down.
Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree! Me! I'm talking!
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what's this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told him not to talk?
Well, testify!
My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free!
Yeah, snitch on those motherfuckers.
Miss Oldbag! This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Then shut your trap.
Oh.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old pack. What?
Mr. Wright, no cross-examination.
Everyone's just getting more and more tired of this shit. Like, Maya is like a fucking 60-year-old jaded woman who's lost everything. Fucking Edgeworth just doesn't care at this point. The judge is just so tired of this. Right, Global Studios want me to keep quiet about something. What am I even supposed to present? Like, we know there's someone else here. He's dragging one leg. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, this, like, Global Studios wanted to keep me quiet and want me to keep. But there were other people at the studios that did the murder. Okay, ask who. Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, that one takes the cake. That one takes the cake. I can't even be mad about that, like, because I can't wish death upon that person because I know they're gonna die anyway. Like that bike was so fucking loud, it's gonna have to explode in about 5 seconds. Right, we should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
What are you talking about? So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Wait, why has, like, he would have just said that. Why did no one ask him to talk? Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is.
Yeah, that big, like, 1/3 of the map.
You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Oh shit, oh, why was I, wow, God, get her voice out of my head. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I'm good. I think I've already asked all my questions, but... yeah, I'm done. Your Honor, we've learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer, and, some bigwigs were all present. What? Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will now gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we've just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
We did it, boys. There's so many fucking notches on that gavel. Like, it just goes everywhere. Alright, is Mia's ghost here to talk to me?
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really?
It's nothing. Grin.
Oh, or should I?
What? We'll be going down to the studios to do more investigating. And we have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
And what do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Let me save. Son of a gun. Why does it says saving content and then it gives me the option to save? Like, where is it saving the content the first time? I don't know.